Hey guys, Chachan here, and today is quite a long video. I was gonna speed it up a bit more, but I don't like to speed it up too much, otherwise it's a bit kind of jumpy and flashy, and it doesn't look too good if it's too fast, so sorry it's so long, but I hope you enjoy it anyway. So this is my Christmassy video. It's not that Christmassy exactly, because they just kind of look like they're in winter jumpers. Well, I guess they're Christmas jumpers, but they just look wintry, so it's like a winter/Christmas video. Anyway, so this is Randy and Howard from RC9GN, or Randy Cunningham, 9th grade ninja, and you should go and watch that show if you haven't. It's such a good show. My favourite character of all time is from it, and that's Julian. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I prepared notes for this video for once, so I know what to say, but I always end up forgetting what I'm gonna say, even though there are notes right in front of me. So originally I was going to have two versions of this, one with Randy as it is here, but there was going to be another one with Randy as ninja, and well, it didn't happen. It took about 2 to 3 hours to do this, so I can't talk. By the time I finished this, it was really late, like 10 o'clock or something like that. By the way, I go to bed kind of early, so 10 o'clock is late for me. But I was tired and just didn't want to keep drawing, which is kind of sad because I love to draw. Well, no, technically I did want to keep drawing, but I just kind of didn't want to keep drawing this. So anyway, that didn't happen. I'm very sorry, but at least we have this, so that's good. What was I gonna talk about? I moved Randy's arm to be kind of like bent a bit, because otherwise it was gonna be a really stiff picture. So I did that, and my voice is kind of going a bit weird. Okay, I'm back, what am I gonna talk about? I plan notes and I don't know what to talk about. I mean, Randy's jumper, I didn't really know what colour to do it. I was considering red, but I wanted the scarf to be red, so it's kind of like Randy's ninja scarf a bit. I mean, if you've seen the episode, what is it, Debbie Medal, then I guess it could be the scarf he wears there. I don't know. Also, the scarf was originally going to have the ninja symbol, the 9. It was going to have that on it, but I just decided not to do that because it looks a bit weird. I mean, it works in the sketch, I guess, but I don't know how I'd colour that, so I just kind of left it. Also, I think my shading could have been way more dynamic on this. I think the face shading is okay, but shading on the jumpers could have been better, but I just kind of left it because it was getting late and I just kind of didn't want to keep drawing. So yeah. So I edit this so it fits nicely on mugs and tote bags, I think. Yeah. Oh, I should mention this is in my Redbubble shop, so there's links in the description at the end of the video. So I edited this so it would fit nicely on mugs, so I did that, and I didn't film it. Same goes for my edit for the stickers. The stickers are basically just the picture of Randy and Howard without any kind of background, and it's just kind of them, and I rounded off the picture at the bottom a bit, so you'll see it if you go to the shop. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh right, I thought this picture looked a bit too much like another one I did a few days ago. So if you follow me on Twitter or DeviantArt or Tumblr, yeah, I posted it on all those three. I did a picture with Victor and Yuri from Yuri on Ice, and it was pretty much exactly this. I didn't film it as a Speedpaint because it was kind of a doodle that turned into a full picture. So yeah, but the picture was really similar to this, like pretty much exactly the same, except like their expressions are different, I guess, and I don't know, it just kind of looks really similar with the whole scarf thing. So I kind of just thought about that all the time, and I was like, wow, I draw a lot of the same stuff. But anyway, it's kind of different, so I use different brushes and techniques and all that stuff. So anyway, I have said anyway a lot in this video. What else should I talk about? Oh yeah, the blush. I kind of, well, I think I should have done, like, I should have put the line art to not alpha to selection. I should use the magic wand tool so I didn't go out the lines as much, but I didn't really think about it and I just kind of went for it, and I had to go back and kind of erase everything, so that was a bit annoying, but you know, whatever. I'm running out of things to say. Alright, so I do a bit of the background right now. I use my pen generic setting. Why did I say my pen generic setting? It's a default setting that comes with GIMP. I use that for the line thing that's behind them, and then I just put the dynamics off so that I can use the, there's like a soft brush, and I use that for gradients rather than the actual gradient tool, because I can kind of position it better. Also, I don't really know how to use the gradient tool. I should really look into how to use the gradient tool, but you know, whatever. So for the line art colouring, I was gonna have it as just all one colour, but I thought that would look kind of boring, so I changed it to be, well, all different colours, and I think it does look better. I mean, like solid line colour, does that make sense? Like one line colour can work, but I think for this picture it looks better with different colours and all that. So yeah. What else do I need to talk about? So I do my weird technique where I blur the shading and have, well, no, I copy the shading layer and blur it and have that as kind of a less visible layer, and it just kind of adds something to the picture, makes it look a bit more, I don't know, but I hope it actually looks good and I'm not just doing something that looks bad. I mean, I think it looks okay, and it's not like I'm blurring the picture and it all looks unclear. It's not that, it's just kind of a subtle gradient kind of thing, so I think it works, and I hope it works. I also do that with the line art, and that layer is on like 6%, so it's really not very visible. So yeah, I am running out of things to say. I should probably talk about the background again. So for the snow in the background, I just kind of put my pen setting back to pen generic and just kind of dot around for some snowflakes, and that's how I draw snow. I mean, sometimes I'll use different brushes, but for this I just used the same brush all the way through. I was considering using the acrylic brush, but it would have looked really out of place, so I didn't do that. So what else do I need to talk about? I think I've mentioned pretty much everything about this picture. Dunno. So, we're nearly at the end of, I can't talk. We're nearly at the end of the video, and I don't know how I have managed to talk for this long. So, I feel like I should talk for the last couple of minutes, just I don't know what to say. So I already mentioned this is available in my Redbubble shop, and it's available on a ton of stuff because I did it on a large canvas, like I think it says at the top, like 2000 by 2800, I think that says. I can't really read it. Oh, I'm sorry about that huge black dot that appeared on the screen. That happens when I go outside of the GIMP window with my pen, and everything just kind of glitches and bad things happen. But I managed to undo that. I've had some cases where you can't undo the huge black thing that happens, and you're like, oh no, my picture! But usually I can just rub it out and it's fine. So fortunately this time I could undo it. I mean, it would have been okay if I couldn't have undone it because it's on a different layer. And I moved some line art there because it just looked a bit too far down. But yeah, I fixed the line art a bit, and I finally signed it. And I don't know how I managed to talk for this long, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a good Christmas or whatever holiday you might celebrate, or even if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a good day. And I'm rushing because we are at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye!